Well, greetings, everybody. Welcome to Dragonlance, the Thorns of War. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good. Yeah.
Oh,
Double thumbs.
All
I'm
right.
doing good.
This
I
is
just held my thumb up and I was like, oh, I don't see it. Where is it? And then I realized, it's like delay on the stream.
oh yeah, Jen. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's get some chocobos in the chat. I have a new frog in the chat as well. I'm so excited about my frog. Um, this is a frog from the game Lufia 2. He's like a random enemy that you fight, except he's like this happy frog that's smoking a pipe. So I don't know why you'd want to kill him. Um, what are you gonna
He sounds like rather happy.
do? All right. Well, we're about to play chapter 1 of our adventures in Kryn, and energizing the tavern. I appreciate that.
Hmm.
We have several rooms we got to build. Um, we did our preludes last time. For anybody joining us for the first time, um, we do play this once a month, and we'll hopefully be getting through it pretty quickly. So, um, if we could, if we could get introductions with who you are and who you're playing, I'd appreciate it. Let's start, Jen.
Okay, my name is Jen, and I'm playing Saria. And Saria is a high elf wizard, level 2. And she's currently sitting very neutral. So I guess red, because she hasn't taken the test yet. She doesn't know whether she's going to be a good wizard or a bad wizard. Maybe she'll be a neutral wizard. We don't know.
All right, Doug and or Esther.
Okay, I'm Doug, also Brokanu and on Twitch. I'm a human rogue by the name of Zeroth Harkonnen, and level 2 as well. And we've just finished battling some lizard-like people, and so we're on the way to the to this funeral or this kind of meeting place. We were rescued some people on the way, and I was with um, my compatriot here.
Class or you? I don't think you said.
Is that a rogue? I
Oh,
think.
you did.
Yeah, human. Yeah, human rogue.
I'm Esther, and I play Rowena Rotherwood, um, level 2 ranger, and um, she grew up knowing Zeroth, and so that's how, yeah, we're childhood friends.
Traveling together. Yeah.
All right.
I'm Jim's friend. I'm playing a level 2 cleric named Jempleton, who has his main defining characteristic is his low intelligence.
That's fun. So I'm Paul. I'm going to be our dungeon master for today, and yeah, looking forward to this. So yeah, last time you, each one of you got a letter from a knight of Solamnia. Trying to get my notes up here. Each one of you got a letter from a knight of Solamnia named Berlin Uth Viharan, and inviting you to the town of Vogler for a funeral. This is a funeral that is going to be for somebody that each one of you met. This was another knight named Ispin, a very old man by this point, but each of you had encounters with him along the way, and you were each invited to this memorial in the town of Vogler, with the promise of good stories, a free room at the end, and something left to you in the will. And so that's where we're going to pick up. Is you are each separately but coming together at the end, arriving in the town of Vogler. This is a fishing village that clings to a spit of land reaching into the Vingard River. Wooded cliffs overlook the community, and the only path from the north descends past ivy-covered remnants of a crumbling stone keep. The village's modest wooden buildings cluster around a quaint central circle along the riverbank. Jutting into the river, out of place and seemingly out of time, stands an incomplete stone bridge. The structure clearly dates before the cataclysm, eclipsing its modern piers by size and sturdiness. The bridge covers less than half of the river's width before giving way to a series of ropes and tethered rafts that serving as ferries. On the river itself, dozens of small boats drift along the slow, murky waters as the fishers of Vogler ply their trade. So you're coming into town. As you do come through, you do see that ancient keep, and one thing that you most certainly notice about it is a kind of a rope ladder that leads to the top, and a very large kind of catapult contraption that is sitting atop there. You have been invited to the Brass Crab, where you are to meet Berlin. And I'll have to ask: did all of you kind of run into each other toward the end of your journey, or have you entered separately?
I would say that we, I mean, for just to make things easier, I guess I would assume maybe we ran into each other on the way in, or, um, but I'm open to a different interpretation of how that happened.
Okay.
I can meet with you, and then if Jen's character wants to also have met on the way, then she can, or not, her choice.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. All right.
If not, I'll meet you here in a second. So I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you get to role play showing
I guess
up
the
by
question,
yourself.
yeah, that's the question. Do we want a role play meeting, or do we want to assume we've already met?
Smoke behind me. I come through it, and everybody looks to the door as the light makes a silhouette.
As you do come in, a couple of things happen. First of all, what was his name? Griffin.
Griffin.
Kind of leans towards you. It's like, "Oh, that lunch didn't sit well with me. I'll meet y'all at the end." And he wanders off.
Do you have the crazy poos again? That's like the 5th time since I met you.
Oh, I know, it's bad. Meanwhile,
Have you ever seen a horse with crazy poo?
a very small figure next to Jimbleton looks up and is like, I haven't. I did one time see a sick dryad. Boy, goodness. Well, okay, I don't want to go into details because they told me not to, and that's not appropriate to talk about. But it came out green. That's all I'm saying. By the way, I did not think that you knew how to get here. Do you have a map?
It's very intuitive. Very, very
Me?
intuitive.
Yeah, you.
I can't read a map.
Oh, goodness. You did this all out of your head. That's amazing. I haven't been here before. Have you?
No.
All right. So around the Kinder's head, this this small winged lizard just kind of circles around, kind of clinging to her shirt as the lizard just circles around. And meanwhile, the Kindred like looks up at the top of the keep. It's like, "What's that? Hold on, I'll be back." And she wanders off.
Hope she doesn't.
Everybody check your belongings just to make sure we're not missing anything.
I look for my coin. Yeah, I do a little quick check of my inventory. Have we been walking with them long, or we just kind of all met up? This is kind of all of us meeting up together at the.
Yeah, I think kind of toward the end of your journey, as you're kind of funneling into the last path in the town, you ran into one another.
No, I just knew which way to go.
Well, so what do you say? Should we head over since we're all on the same road together? I guess we're heading to the Krusty Krab. The boiler crab.
I heard they serve pizza there.
What's that?
It's a. Let me hold on.
Forgot the name.
Oh, it's a food from before the cataclysm.
The name of the.
I just rolled a history check and I got a 15.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's now a food from before the cataclysm.
Oh yeah, food from Istar. Boy, they loved it. All right. So
Right, we'll try some pizza.
so as you're coming into the river gate, which is the main path into the town, you cross by a camp of some mercenaries that are camped outside the town, and then you come into the town itself. It is a pretty small village. It's nice as fishing villages go. And this is not a great trade stop, but a decent one. And so, this is a place with that constantly has goods and coin coming through, at least at a steady pace. And so, people here are able to make a decent living of things.
Is the bridge high enough that the fisher boats go under it?
It would be. It's not really long. It's not really crossing long enough to make it an important point. But yeah, yeah. So like this is pre-cataclysm
So it's pretty
architecture, right? Yeah, it is made for ships to go underneath it, or it was.
Right.
Now ships go on top of it because it's all in the water. It fell down.
That's. I didn't think of it like that.
All right.
All right, where are you going?
I'm gonna head to the inn.
Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will follow them.
it's been a long journey, and still got, I don't know, a little bit of a fever from our last encounter. I
Are
feel like
you sick too?
Well, not the stomach kind, but more the battle fever.
Oh,
Some beer should cool that off, though. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna relate what happened to us to them, just so we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I assume that y'all are telling stories.
yeah, we-
Unless you told me
okay.
tell me otherwise, then I'm gonna assume that. So
Well, I can maybe help you with some of that battle fever. Help you calm down, if you would like.
I won't say no. Okay, I'm gonna say.
Then I'm going to pull out my block of incense, and my censer, and make lovely smells and aromas.
Pretty sensitive to smells, but I'm not gonna say this. Like, I want him to feel like he's helping me, but I also like.
Does it smell like?
Yeah. What is it?
Just to be annoying, it smells like potpourri.
Yeah, I get a bad headache. Yeah. Now I really need a beer and some snuff, some tobacco.
So you kind of naturally head over to the village circle, and from there, that's the center of our wheel, off of which the spokes are going throughout the entire town. Uh, there's not a lot actually for sale here. The market is actually down by the docks, and you head that direction. You know there is a tavern, or you see there is a tavern right next to the circle, as well as the mayor's house. But getting to the Brass Crab, you go a little bit south, down to the water itself, and the Brass Crab, the Wharfinger's office, and the market are all there on the wharf, where ships are constantly docking, delivering their wares and fish and people going to and fro. The Brass Crab itself is a modest single-story inn on the wharf. Its exterior vaguely resembles its namesake, kind of with a circular thing with little juts going here and there for like crab feet. You as you walk in, you notice that the common room here isn't very big. Normally, for drinks and food, people would go to the fishbowl near the circle, but this is a place that the sailors would often go for drinks, and so they'll serve some stew and stuff, but they don't have an extensive menu at this location here.
Wait a minute. I was told there would be pizza.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, they have stew and pizza. This is
I have bad information.
this is like
It-
this is like a mall food court. Okay, we have stew, we have pizza,
Stew
we
and
have
pizza.
free
Got it.
samples of the Chinese food, but no one actually buys it.
Mm,
What about
got it.
sushi?
What's that?
Free food?
You do get, as you go in. It's the middle of the day. There's not a lot of people here. You see that there's a young man who's kind of skinny, but he still has a very large sword on his belt with kind of frazzled brown hair, and he's talking to the owner of the I'm sorry, to the bartender there, very excitedly. The woman behind the bar seems to be just going mm-hmm and nodding along with him. The only other person there is a very, very tall and kind of lanky elfish woman who is sitting in the darkest of the back booths, and her eyes dart up to you as you come in. The woman behind the bar goes, oh, new guest, new guest. I'm Yalmi. Welcome, welcome. Goodness, there's quite a few of you. Are you with that gentleman who came in looking for the little boy's room?
That
Yeah.
sounds right.
He's,
Yeah,
he,
that sounds
he
right.
called behind him that y'all would be coming. Again, my name is Yalmi. Welcome
I
to the Brass
really
Crab.
apologize. Oh, yeah, he's gonna mess up your bathroom, and
Oh,
I'm sorry
where
about
oh,
is-
don't
that.
worry, it's not
Where is
mine. I
that
just
room?
work here. Very good.
Uh,
And what are y'all's names? Will you be staying here long?
well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how long this business takes,
Oh,
but
you have business in town. Very good.
yes. Yeah, my name is Saria. I should have a room here already booked,
Oh.
or
Oh,
no?
yes, of course. Oh, Berlin told me you would be coming. I didn't expect you so soon. Well, of course, yes. Yeah, the finest room, of course. Here. And can I get you any pizza? We
Oh, yes, I'd love
Okay.
some pizza. Yes,
Let me
I've heard
tell
so much about your pizza.
let me tell you about this. Now, obviously, like this is something expensive for the locals here, but
Mhm.
for you, of course, I mean, there'd be no charge. But I have
Oh,
invented something
so
called
nice.
the meat lovers. Okay, All right.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
almost all of
Okay.
the other food we have comes from fish, but like
Okay.
I'm importing some other meats and stuff. So, some different sausages and beef and stuff to put on this one. It's delicious. It's delicious. And considering that you're going to be mostly eating fish for the rest of your life, um, I
Rest
thought
of
that
my life. Oh,
yeah, I thought that
the
this would
rest
be
of
a good.
your life.
Oh well, of course, yes.
All right.
I
I
was
will try
expecting
some of your meat lovers.
I was expecting the meat lovers to have a bunch of different fish on it.
Same. I really was too.
Well, that's our normal
I was
pizza.
expecting
Yeah.
to not like this pizza.
We- she will go into the back to start working. You're free to sit down. The young man kind of bows to you and says, "You were friends with Ispin, then."
Yes.
Yes. Did you know Isbin?
Oh well, of course. He spent most of the final years of his life here. I'm Darrett. I'm Darrett Highwater. I'm in a I'm in a I'm a squire. I'm an apprentice for Berlin, the knight.
Oh,
Oh,
Marilyn.
okay.
Is he going to be coming by anytime soon? We'd
Oh,
like to see.
well, yes,
See
yes.
him.
Well, let me tell him that you're here. Of course, of course. And
Yes.
he'll scoot away and head out the door.
Guy's obnoxious.
Why? He seemed pleasant enough to me.
Me too.
Just a little eager.
Pleasant but obnoxious. Those two can work together.
Yalmi comes
Um,
out with beers and says, "Yeah, pleasant but obnoxious. You've hit the nail on the head," and puts them down for you. It's like, "I'll be right back with your food."
Okay. And
Thank you.
Yummy. What?
Yum.
Yeah. Do you have our rooms as well, or did you get a memo about that? I kind of say like not showing
Yes,
up.
yes, of
Out of
course,
room.
yes, of course. The on the second floor, top of the stairs to the left, it's going to be the last. Well, there'll be 6 rooms, of course. But
Oh, good, good.
you'll
I
pick
was
the.
worried for a half a second that I was going to have to share rooms with this crew I just met.
No, no, never, never. Of course.
I'm gonna.
Imagine sharing a chamber pot with Griffin.
Ah, gross. I would like to just like kind of surreptitiously try to see if I can get a look at the lady that was the other lady that's in here. I don't want to make it like really obvious that I'm looking at her, but I want to try to see if I can like see what she's doing.
Yeah. Give me a perception roll.
The cat's eating crane falls.
Well, that's a 5. We're off to a great start today.
Right. So she's after kind of seeing y'all, then she kind of nervously looked down, and she just seems to be kind of looking down at her table. You notice that there's a mug there. Doesn't seem like she's had much of anything on it. Gosh, I did forget.
I'll call out.
I'm going to completely interrupt because I did forget to mention this, and I'm super proud of it. But for anybody who is listening or watching on YouTube or watching live, the things in the top left corner of your screen are the phase of each moon
Yeah, I saw that.
in on Kryn. This is going to come in. It's going to be very, very important for our wizard in the future, but right now Nuatari is waning and Lunatari and Solinari are both waxing.
Okay, waxing is to the right, waning's to the left.
Exactly, yeah. And so
Waxing
those
is
will
growing and waning is shrinking.
Yep. Those we'll change those for the four phases of the moon as we go.
That's awesome.
I'll call out to that lady and just say, would you like to join us?
She
We have pizza, or we will.
she will kind of look up surprised. She's like, "Hmm? Oh, no, thank you." And looks back down. What is y'all's passive perceptions?
Hmm.
It's a good question.
Mine is a nope, 13. 13.
13 for me also.
Um, what is it? 15.
13.
15, dang. Okay. Y'all all kind of, as you sit down, you will start to hear humming coming from her direction.
Is she humming? I'll look over. Yeah, like just I'll look. I'm not even gonna try to be subtle about it.
Yeah. She's just humming to herself as she's looking into her drink.
Do I know the song?
Roll history.
I'm gonna look over at Rowena.
Sorry, a 3.
Nope.
Sometimes I sing after a few drinks. Maybe she just had a few.
Yeah, seemed like she wanted to be bothered. I mean, and I'd say just leave her alone.
I wouldn't want to be obnoxious.
Exactly.
We just got here. I think our noxious risk is pretty high.
um, as time goes, your pizza will be delivered, and eventually the front door will open, and you see a a, a, a large man in armor with the symbol of the crown on his breastplate and an epic mustache, as all Solomnics men must have. And he comes in, and he seems stern at first, but then he looks, and a kind of sly grin comes over his mouth. He's like, "You made it, all of you. Well, that
One of
perfect.
us has the crazy poos. You'll have to excuse him.
Oh, I look forward to meeting him. I've heard tales.
Mm.
Whenever
It's making sales right now.
You're a lot more than that. Yeah, here in a second.
you know, amongst the knights, it is often our greatest triumphs and worst mistakes that are said about us in life. Thankfully, not all the times we've had the runs.
Mm. Mm.
My name is Berlin. Berlin
Wise words.
Uthviharen.
Nice to
Welcome.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, Baron.
Thank you.
I
Are you a friend? You were a great friend. We know, I guess, of Ipsip.
Ibsen, yes, of course.
Don't even know his name.
Ibsen. Um,
Yeah. Hit him in the
ah,
head on.
well, I was proud to have known him. A great man. Well, you know that. I
Yes.
don't know that I've met a kinder soul.
He was kind.
I often wish that the rest of the knights could live by that example. He
I think
held his honor to the end. He never faltered with it, and yet he was gentle. I think that's sometimes something we lack.
we could all strive to be more like that.
So,
You knew him in his final years?
yes. I've often been in this area. For the last many years, I've been stationed here as protector of this town. And he, in his retirement, came here and spent the last several years. And oh goodness, we spent nearly every evening together, and not just us, but everybody. Everybody wanted to be near him. And so it was a great sorrow to see him pass. It was expected, but it was sorrow nonetheless.
How did he? I didn't say in the letter.
Oh, well. It was just his age finally got to him. He was growing weaker rapidly. And we all knew it was coming. But tell me a story. Tell me a story. Who wants to go first?
Like a true story? Or...
A true story about Ispin.
Oh yeah.
All right, who's going first?
You can go first. I want to hear yours first.
I remember something about it's been.
Okay, roll a d6.
All right.
Oh, I thought we were going to have to make something up on the spot.
I did too.
That's why I wanted to hear yours
I had a
first.
story halfway formed in my mind.
Yeah, I had a full story going. Number 2.
Okay.
No pun intended.
All right, your story begins like this. Ispin spent the night in a rock's nest high in the Vingard Mountains, but when the sun rose...
Came back. It turned out Ispin had eaten every one of the rock babies, cooked them in her own nest. And the wrath of that rock when it came was like nothing I'd ever seen. It was only by chance that he was able to disguise himself in the bones and feathers of the dead baby birds and act as though he was himself a rock fledgling. He lived in that nest for 2 weeks, letting that mother rock feed him from her mouth the vomitous excretions of horses and whatever kind of animals that rock had eaten. Finally, suffering from I think dysentery, he did have to escape one day while the rock was hunting.
Classic Ispin. Pour one out, man.
I want to roll to see if I think he's telling the truth.
Well, of course he's not telling the truth. What's the point of the story if you don't embellish it?
I recall. I was hiding in a bush not too far away.
Who's next? Tell me a story.
I'll go next.
All right, roll me a d6.
D6.
Reroll if it's a 2.
Okay. I got a 5.
Okay. One night, Ispin shared a campfire with a befuddled old man who disappeared before dawn, never to be seen again. Ispin always remembered the strange advice the traveler offered.
The advice was never eat roadkill that you haven't cooked first because it will give you the crazy poos. Unfortunately, I don't think he imparted that advice on all of his friends. But I took it to heart, and I don't ever eat anything dead I find on the side of the road.
You hear farting noises from the restroom. I remember that. He told me the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. One of the other two of you?
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Ispin weathered a week locked in the dungeons of the mountain dwarf nation of Kaolin. But he secured his release by promising to...
By promising to give them all of the, what's it called? Estate of my mission.
He promised to give... Wow.
You hadn't told me that before.
Wait, is that why you're here?
Yeah.
What? He sent me a letter.
His ale will come and he'll pass a couple of steel over to Yalmi, and
And the church told me I should come honor the letter.
And finally,
6.
once Ispin saved an entire village by using his shield to...
Using his shield to divert a river that was overflowing its banks.
That was handy with the shield.
Nice, yes, very, very good.
I called him Beaver Shield after that.
Like a Steve sometimes.
Beans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What's that called?
I'll tell you one.
It's the damn shield.
I was with him
Being
once
in his hand.
for 3 days. A tireless crew of Minotaur pirates had been chasing Ispin's ship across the blood sea of Istar, when finally, and at that moment you see a young blonde man kind of push open the door and say, Ispin never sailed the blood sea of Istar. He was a fool and a liar. We're better off without
Smirch
him.
is Ispin's name. Excuse me. Who are you? You're not invited to this dinner that we're having.
Am I not invited?
And it wasn't your turn.
I have you know that I'm staying in this very inn. And so, unless you plan to kick me out, I will be here whenever I wish.
You might just need
Be here, but you can't butt into our conversations. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Oh, I have plenty nice to say. My name is Baccharis. And, I'm quite important around here. What is your name?
People who are quite important don't go around saying, I'm quite important around here. So,
Because you seem to be well funded and well looked after, manicured and taken care of. How about you get us around and then we'll talk with you?
I think that you are
Get us
more than
around.
capable
Our
of...
drinks are free anyway.
Yes, I think you're more than capable of getting your own round, seeing as you own the place now.
We own
What?
What?
And Barrelin will
if
say,
we own it, can we kick you out?
oh, about that. I mentioned in my letter that, it's been left you something in his will.
Yeah. Oh.
Welcome to your
I
new,
love
your new inn.
I think first order of business is to kick out Mr. Important over there at the door. I don't like him.
Well,
He's rude.
we don't want to make enemies here if we're going to own this.
Yeah, what if he buys a beer here?
All right, we'll charge him an asshole tax.
I'm okay with that.
But by all means, be sure and
Cheers.
try. I'm sure that the town will find some sort of issue with this place that will require it to be shut down for a few months.
Are you the mayor?
No, I am. You don't know who I am. I'm the son of Lord Baccharis, who is staying in this very town right now.
Lord Baccharis. He's once done a great service for my family. Long ago. Not really. I don't know who that is. Sorry.
Roll history.
Okay, I can roll history on that one. Yeah.
Wilkes says he served on the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. All right. What is this?
I got a
history? Okay. All right.
I think
I got a
Well,
I think we y'all are from Eswild, right?
Oh,
I don't know.
I
I got
think
a
y'all are.
23.
yeah. I have no idea who he is.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Well, the two of y'all roll with advantage because you're from that area. But Jin will
Oh.
definitely know that.
I got a 14.
Are we all rolling?
Well, yeah, we're from that area. I think. Right?
Y'all have heard. Actually, even with a 14, you'd probably have all heard of this guy. He's from Eswild, and his father is a lord, and they are here because word has it that this younger Baccharis had been with a woman whose boyfriend took note of what was happening, and Baccharis killed him. And so they have fled into this area after that event.
We kind of all know that.
So
Yeah,
he's a
it's
huge asshole.
yeah.
So he really isn't.
By the way, welcome,
Douche canoe.
Wilkes, Rave. Thank you so much. 38 months. It's incredible. Let's get some chocobos in the chat.
Wow.
With my new frog in the chat.
I'm gonna get another slice of pizza. This is good.
What's his name again? Baccharis.
He will
Is it with a P or with a B?
be
B. Baccharis.
and he will he will kind of chuckle and say, "I will be in my room." And
Baccharis. I had no idea you were the son of Baccharis Senior. Can I bring you up something?
That would be hard. That would be hard to figure out on one's own without being told.
Yes. What room number are you in so that I can bring you some tribute later?
he will chuckle and say, "It's your books. You can look it up." And
That's right. We own this place. Keep forgetting. Okay.
He's a douche canoe. I don't like him.
Berlin will say, Istin was apparently taken with each of you and saw something in you that he wanted to encourage. And so, welcome to Vogler. You're free to do with this in as you wish. The mayor will be wrapping up the paperwork to transfer ownership here soon. In the meantime, we'd love for you to stay in our village. If you wish to sell the place, I could probably find some people who might be interested for you. But I don't know, if you're the type of people that impressed Ispin, I hope you'll stay around.
Place is very nice. And it. Yeah, I think we'll stay for a little bit at least.
Yeah, do we get a sense for like the repair, like the state of repair of this place? Like, has it been well kept up, and is it like we kind of have a quick little maybe what we've seen so far and what we kind of the idea that we're getting? And maybe I could be asking that question.
Wow, Jen just immediately. I was reaching to okay that, and
I got you.
Wilkes said, "All right, gang, we're turning the tavern into a brothel. That's where the real money is." No, it's a nice place. It's like I said before, it's like this is not a well-to-do town, but a steady stream of steel comes through, and it looks like it's been kind of took over this place in the last years of his life, and spends his remaining years just kind of telling stories in the common room, and but kept it up well.
Did Ispin live here, or did he have did he have a home somewhere else in town?
Yalmi would say, he's like, no, he had the farthest room. I put one of you in that room, whoever wishes it.
Oh, are his belongings still there, or have they been moved?
No, they've been removed. There wasn't much. He lived close to the earth.
He didn't have any kin, next of kin, no children or grandchildren or relatives, cousins, uncles.
No, he never married, and He spent he outlived all of his siblings and all.
His room is on the first floor?
No, upstairs on to the left.
You said he lives close to the earth.
Wow. Wow. I like you. We're going to be good friends. Wilson, but his body is still there if you want to go poke at it.
Well, the
Cute.
I wasn't like making a joke. That was actually a question I was asking. So.
oh yeah, no. Yomi ignored you though.
Oh, okay, okay.
Berlin will say, yes, the mayor. Just be sure and stop by the mayor's residence for the paperwork at your convenience. Well, things run more slowly here, and so no hurry.
What time of day is it?
What?
What time of day is it? Are we lunchtime?
Yeah,
dinner
about
time?
lunchtime. Yeah.
Okay, well, I've already had a couple pints, so if we're gonna go out and do anything, we need to do it soon because once I kind of get on the rails here, it's kind of hard to hop off. So maybe we can go ahead down there.
Have you considered talking to someone about that?
I talked to the trees and to
I can help, and I'll hold up my incense, the potpourri bucket.
As you do, the door opens, and Tim Timble kind of strolls in. The lizard kind of hovering over her shoulder and carrying a hoopak, and she's like, "I thought I smelled y'all in here."
Oh, that's how you find us.
Do you smell the crazy poo, the potpourri, the pizza? Like, what smell exactly do you associate us with at this point? I really need to know that.
Oh well, I mean,
The crazy pootsery.
I didn't know about the pizza before. The potpourri definitely.
Huh?
As soon as I had saved Jimpleton from those old ruins, he had the potpourri out all the time.
You didn't save me.
Oh, well,
That
sure.
tracks.
Don't you remember? I found your socks for you.
I found my socks on your hands.
Well, it's a little bit both. It's like teamwork. We're a team, you and I.
Okay.
So the incense and the poop smell, those definitely. The pizza's new, but I gotta tell you,
together to make a new smell.
it adds a little bit of flavor to my associations.
Poopery. Mhm,
Right.
okay.
Yes. Do you mind if I have a slice?
Go ahead. It's great.
So she pulls a dagger that is very clearly Jimbleton's dagger, and starts cutting a slice off. And
I was gonna congratulate you on asking before you took some pizza, but now I'm gonna hold off on that and give a little bit of constructive criticism. Where'd you get that dagger?
oh, you can borrow it, and she'll hand it to you.
I will take it and give it back to Jimbleton.
That's like the size of a short sword for a little ender.
Yeah, and Tim is like picking off pepperonis and feeding it to the lizard.
What's the name of your little lizard there?
Oh, that's Melon.
Melon. Mm-hmm. Always like little flying lizards. Hey there, Melon. I'm gonna feed Melon as well. Piece of cheese.
Melon will eat it and very, very hungrily. And after you finish feeding him some cheese, Tim will say, "I just wouldn't feed her any cheese. She gets the runs."
Yeah.
I want to say to Tim, how many times have I told you, if you want to borrow my things, to ask first, and when you ask, I have to hear it for it to count. How many times?
Oh, it's been a lot.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't even count that high.
Like he was asking genuinely. He doesn't remember.
So
Well,
how
So
about
next time, will you ask?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Hmm.
she's not going to ask.
Hmm?
You're not gonna ask.
Yami will come over and say, the previous owners had a no kinder rule.
It's racist. Okay. We allow all kinds here except for douche canoes like Picardo up there.
Okay.
He's not allowed in. But
As you turn around, Tim is playing with your, coin purse and looking inside and going, "Ooh,
yeah, you don't let anyone take that. You hang on to that. But give it back when you're done.
okay."
Yeah.
I want to
See, they're harmless.
get up and go look around this newly acquired tavern where supposedly I own it, and see if I can find rope. Maybe there's a stables, maybe there's an equipment shed,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, there's both, and rope is going to be pretty easy to find. So, like on the first floor, there's a small stable. There is some smaller bedrooms, kind of on the back side of the crab circle. On one side of the wall, you see an old tapestry that seems to be very, very old, and it's a faded mural of two enormous crabs locked in combat, inlaid with brass details. Um, Upstairs is both the kind of the
Hold
nice
on, I
room.
have questions about the crabs.
Yes.
You moved on from that really fast. Is that like is that like part of like the town lore, or like is that something we would know about not being from town?
yeah, where did the brass crabs get its name from? Like the
Uh,
history on it?
well, Yalmi will say, well, yeah, we named the inn was named after this mural. It was as far as what it comes from or what it means. Yeah, I mean, it was here before any of us were, and we're not really sure. But I can say definitively that crab's name is Fancy, and that crab's name is Gorgeous George, because that's what I named them.
That is adorable.
Thank you.
You know of any secret passages or walls that turn and reveal like a library or anything inside here?
That's
Like
an
can't.
odd question.
You've been here. How long have you been here, by the way?
Oh, me? Oh, my whole life. I started waiting tables here when I was 13, and
It's
no.
the strangest place, or the strangest thing about this place. You think?
The strangest thing?
Yeah, I don't. Is there a stranger? I mean, if there's not a strangest thing, like that's fine.
Well, I don't like the little offshoots of the building, like those little offshoots. I know they were trying. I think they were trying to make a crab thing, but those ended up just being kind of like weird closets or like sitting areas, and I don't know, like sometimes you have a concept
Right.
and it just
I know all about this.
Just
Yeah.
doesn't work like you thought it was gonna.
right,
You start drawing the crab, and you realize it's gonna take a long longer than you thought to draw it.
right, yes, yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the common room isn't terribly large. I think we lose a lot of business to the fishbowl because we just don't have a lot of room here. But I don't know.
This pizza thing takes
I
off
will.
though. I think you got that's Yeah, I think this is where the money is. This is pretty good.
Well, the good thing about it is though, even though we are an inn, so we get a lot of the out of towners. This really does become the the fisherman's hangout, and so have a lot
Ah,
of very loyal regulars here, and
mm,
yeah, we get plenty of the rooms are typically um, do well, and so yeah, I think we're in a good position here, but no secret rooms
Okay.
that I'm allowed to tell you about yet.
Oh,
First, you must
mhm.
pass the test.
yes.
I'm joking. There's no test, but then she'll wink at you. There's no test.
You're driving me mad.
And
Uh,
after this, I'll
I've
come back
asked
with
for
my
this.
rope. I'll come back with the rope I found, and I'm gonna sit next to Tim and like start really tying up my backpack really well and say, now Tim, we've talked about this, and if you keep borrowing things from people, some people they'll run out of patience. Now I have more patience than you've borrowed things,
Mm.
but someone else, they might not be nice to you, and they could hurt you if you borrow their things without asking.
Oh yeah, for
Do
sure.
you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what
Jimbleton,
I just said?
Jimbleton, I have a question for you.
Can you tell me what I just said?
Yeah, yeah. No, people don't like it when I borrow things.
Oh, good.
So let me ask you something. So this mural over
Mm,
here, do
mm.
you think that this is like a really close-up shot of two small crabs, or were those really big crabs?
I'm gonna look at it, and how do you know they're even real?
They're imaginary crabs. Jimbleton, please tell me we can go look for imaginary crabs. Can we?
How would you look for something that's imaginary?
Oh, that's the best thing to look for.
But how?
Sorry. If Star overhears any of this, he's
Look,
kind of tripping.
look, look, look. Everybody knows dragons are imaginary, right?
Yes.
Uh,
But
is that something that everybody knows?
yeah, that's widely believed.
Yeah,
They're just legends, right? Well,
sure.
here's one right here. You see
Hmm.
the tiny flying lizard just try and sit down. It's like, that's
This is
it.
like no impact on me.
That's the dragon. There.
Yeah.
So imaginary giant crabs can be the same way.
Hmm.
Maybe, maybe they're miniaturized giant space crabs.
You know what this reminds me of?
Hmm.
Do you ever pray?
Uh, pray?
To a god. Talk to your god.
Oh well, I like talk to people a lot, but I
No,
wouldn't call it
not
praying.
people.
Well, you don't know who you
Hmm.
meet on the road.
Hmm. Hmm.
What are y'all gonna be up to next?
I was thinking about heading to the mayor's office to get the title and everything transferred over. And, or I don't know, that's what they said to go to. That's where he was saying, right? Is he still here, by the way, or did he leave? Um,
um,
his brain.
he is he's still here, but you could tell he's finishing up his drink, and he's gonna go.
Okay. So I was just gonna go. The mayor's place isn't too far down the road, right?
No, it's right. It's right by the main town square.
Okay, I'm gonna let the party, like, let everybody else know. Hey, I was thinking, guys, I'm pretty excited about this. Does anybody want to come with me to the mayor's office and see if this is for real? If we can actually get a transfer of title, or however that works?
Yeah, we probably all have to go so we can sign.
Oh, Griffith, or what's his name? He's maybe we can just bring it back to him or something. Get him to sign it.
All right. So you head back north to this town circle, and the mayor's residence is is right there on the north side of the circle, and it's a 2-story building. That's it's nice enough, but still kind of everything here is there's nothing here that's just extravagant, and so the mayor's house is kind of the same way. As you knock on the door, a young woman, athletic, Bill comes to the door, and just says, "Yes." Oh, yes. I've been expecting you. You're for the inn, right?
Yes, I think we're all here for that reason.
Yes. Well, good. I mean, just a formality. I need to get the papers over to you. Isbin's will was quite clear. My name is Raven Uthvagler. I'm the mayor here. My family's been here for quite some time. I think you're going to like it. Did you think you were going to stay, or try to sell it off?
We hadn't really discussed that.
Interested in selling it at the moment, but we haven't really talked about it, and we kind of all co-own it, which is probably going to make decision making quite difficult. But
Oh, yes.
Well,
that is very true. But yes, here, and she'll kind of look through her desk and get the paperwork. It's like, we'll roll it up and hand it to you. And it's like, yes, everything is accounted for, and so I wish you well. And of course, you don't have to make decisions today. I encourage you to spend as much time here as you'd like. It's a lovely town.
If I look at the paperwork, does it all look relatively in order? Nothing looks wonky about it?
Yeah, it's fairly simple. Just the deed to the property.
If I look at the paper, can I tell what language it is?
Roll intelligence?
Six.
No.
It must be like cursive or something.
Right, yes. But with that, you will hear a sharp knock at the door, and a very, very, very loud knock, and the door swings open, and Darrett Highwater, the squire from earlier, comes in and says, Raven, there's been an attack. There's been an attack to the north. And Raven will, her eyebrows go up, and she'll kind of look around and look at you and say, I see you carry weapons. Would you mind helping your new home out?
Of course. What is the nature of the attack?
Derek will say, goblins. There's a lot of them, and the mercenaries are holding them off, but they have hobgoblins with them, and this other creature, it's this winged lizard creature. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna look over at look for Tim, see if she's with us still.
That's like my first thought too. It's like,
Tim,
where's his pet?
Tim has the deed and is looking at it right now.
I will swipe it from him, and I will. I'm gonna pull out that key I got, and I'm gonna open my chest, and I'm gonna put the deed in there and close it so he can't get to it.
Whoa, that's cool! And she'll claw at
It's an anti-Kender device.
Really?
I'm looking for
Fascinating.
Melon. The name of the little dragon thing?
Yeah.
Melon.
Melon, yeah. Is it anything like this? creature?
No, much bigger.
Oh, like a larger one.
Like, I'm not
Like
gonna
a
overshadow.
dragon.
Like this size.
Oh. Okay, well, we should probably gather our things. How far is it to this point of conflict?
Not far. We'll get there in a few minutes.
Go.
All right, and
Lead the
if
way.
y'all are y'all in roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See.
The Thorns of War. Dragonlance, the Thorns of War. Sorry.
I think you're going to need to work on that some.
I think I'll work on it. I'm a bard. Wanted to be a bard. Oh, snap. Oh, nice.
All right.
Are we supposed to have vision here?
Yes. Do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That looks so cool.
All right. So
We're a cool looking party. I'm just gonna say that.
yeah. All right. And so as you arrive, you do see Berlin there. You hear the sounds of battle going on before you, and ahead you see a number of these mercenaries engaging in battle against numerous goblins. Behind them are just a few hobgoblins, and as well as those lizard-like creatures with swords and small wings. Berlin will say, "Oh, thank you for coming. This is Cudgel. He commands the mercenaries here." And Cudgel, who is just a beefy dwarf, and points across the field and says, "And that's Dragonlance, my second in command, with fighting with them." And he spits. I can't believe he would betray me like this. What are these things?
This guy.
Yep.
We met some of these on our travels over here.
Of the lizards.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe so. Are they the same? They look the
Yes.
same?
Yeah.
This is strange. I'm going to well, I guess we're gonna roll.
We're
So I was gonna try to hide. As we approached, I was gonna see if I could get a good spot behind a bush or something. I guess it doesn't really matter.
you'll be able to, but we're gonna go into into initiative anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll have everybody, if you click on your token, then it'll automatically update. If it doesn't, then just tell me, and we'll.
What will update?
The turn order. If it doesn't work, just tell me.
Oh, I see.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yep, please do.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. 20.
You just click on it.
I think it just does it automatically. Or,
I got an 8, but I don't see it showing.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll add it then.
I got 17, but I don't see it showing. I'm
20.
I guess there's a way to connect D&D Beyond with Roll20, and I
Yep.
haven't done that.
Oh, okay, yeah. No worries. Okay, Jimbleton. What'd you get?
8.
Rowena?
17.
Zarath?
20.
All right. Okay, so this is how all this is going to work. You have a lot of people on your side. There's a lot of people on the other side. At 0, the regular mercenaries and the goblins are going to go. There's 2 groups of 6 of each of them, and they're going to each roll a D8. If they roll higher than the number of enemies they have, then they kill one. If they roll an 8, it always succeeds and it always kills 2. And so right now it's 6 against 6, so they'd have to roll a 7 or 8 to kill any of the enemy. But then as the numbers start to dwindle, it's going to be a lot easier for them to start killing the opposite people. You are always able to jump in and kind of call out a few of the enemies in those groups. However, the hobgoblins, the draconians, and the human on their side is going to be doing the same thing. Y'all have a lot of NPCs, and y'all are going to tell me what you want them to do. I'm not going to decide that for you. At the 0 mark, you're going to hear from the archers. The archers are on the other side, and they're not going to fire every single round. You're going to get an indication on when they're going to fire, and you can use the beginning part. I mean, you can use your turn before that happens to get cover or something. Otherwise, a wave of arrows is going to kind of spill over the battlefield.
Are those friendly arrows or
Those are enemy arrows.
So they're kind of targeting our position. Okay.
Right. All right. And
Let's
so
see those guys.
So yeah, y'all have to decide. Basically, are you gonna you can kind of thin out the larger groups. You can fight the stronger enemies of the bad guys. You can send your people to do whatever you want. And sorry, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to start by casting Magic Missile at human guy there.
Okay, roll that 3 times.
I don't know. Roll it 3 times. I was about to say, I don't remember how to do Magic Missile.
Yeah. Now, it's going to start deleting, using spell slots in D&D Beyond. Just correct that. You're not using 3.
Okay. Okay, I'm using 1 spell slot to cast 3. Okay.
Right.
Got it. So
D&D
that would
Beyond
be
is,
a total of 10.
yeah. D&D Beyond is a little irritating about that.
Well, it did all. If you just roll it rather than casting it 3 times, it won't do that. But yeah,
That's the whole point of D&D
but
Beyond
yes,
is you don't want to.
I know you're supposed to do it automatically. But all right, I cast magic missile on bald guy for 10.
All right.
And I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay right where I am.
Bear with me. I forgot to bring up. Okay. All right, that smacks into him, and does a lot of good damage. He's clearly annoyed that this whole thing has turned so badly against him already. Zareth.
Okay. I'm going to. I think I'm going to throw daggers. If I have that. I don't have that. Yeah, I do. I'm going to. Because I have a bonus action. I guess I have 2-weapon fighting. So, it's one of my abilities. And it works with. If either weapon has the thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making them a melee attack with it. So, I should be able to attack twice, right? With the thrown weapon. But I won't get the sneak attack thing.
Oh well, you won't get a sneak attack thing,
Right.
in any case.
Well, wouldn't I if I was not attacking the bald guy, but I'm gonna try to thin out the herd over here with the mercenaries. So would
That's not. That's not really.
you want?
That's not supposed. That's not depicting like a flank situation. That's just.
Okay.
They're clumped like that to depict how many are there, but they're kind of just in a broad melee.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a couple of daggers. So the first one is 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. And then the second one. Oop, definitely not 9.
Nope.
All right. So I threw a couple daggers into the dirt. I'm gonna. I guess that's my bonus action. I was gonna try to hide. That's my bonus action.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Rowena.
Yeah, so I'm going to pull out my longbow, and as I'm getting ready to shoot, I'm going to whisper some words and cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot with my bow. Where's the actions? And I'm shooting at one of the dragon guy up here.
Oh, that's a hobgoblin.
Oh, the hobgoblin. Okay, I'm shooting that guy.
All right.
And that was a 25 to hit.
It's probably gonna hit.
Okay. Does it automatically add my extra damage, or I have to roll that?
Roll it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go back to my spells, I guess. Okay. Alright, so that's 10 damage altogether.
Okay. Just rides it right into him, and he yells out, "Scream!" and is clearly angry.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Berlin, is Berlin's turn. What do y'all want him to do?
I think we should send him to the south side
Yeah.
and try to get some of the big baddies. Either the hobgoblins to the south or the draconian to the south. But I don't know, however far he can get this turn down there.
Yeah, he can. Like,
Start making his way, I guess.
Yeah, I think we should spread out.
okay.
Yeah, we're all clumped. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Good point.
All right. This Boz, this Draconian will come up here, joined by his friend, and they are you know what? Actually, he's gonna go over here and try to hit one of these mercenaries. Oh, dramatically misses with the first attack. Wow, it's gonna be one of those days where I'm rolling terrible again, guys.
Good.
Misses with both of them. This other Draconian is just eyeing Berlin as he's coming up. The hobgoblins are starting to advance. These two down here are going to be helping with that group. While the one to the north, comes around, picks up his longbow, and shoots at Zareth. Wow. 6 is gonna miss. 17 to hit.
17 to hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, for 5 damage.
Okay.
All right, and these two to the south here managed to take out one of the mercenaries. It's Cudgel's turn. He's the commander of the mercenaries here. I'm setting it up so y'all can move him yourself if you'd like. But it's that dude.
What should we have him
I
do?
think we should send him with Berlin because there's 3 bad guys down there and then 3 big bad guys down there and 3 up here. So I think we need to send somebody with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did one of us go with him too?
So head south.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you should head south. Yeah,
All right.
stay with that guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's this
Chimpleton.
guy? Who's this guy?
Oh, this
Oh, that's what's his name? The squire.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Darrett.
He looks like Aladdin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to here
Okay.
and then cast Bless on what are these guys' names? This guy
Berlin.
and this guy
Cudgel.
and whoever shot the bow.
Rowena.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
and then I'll say something nice like, "Don't miss."
What does that do again?
Well, you get a D4 to your attack roll, and you're safe as long as I'm in concentration. Let me see if it's always, or you only get to use it once.
Liz for like.
You can use it for a minute,
It's
as
Yeah.
long as I maintain concentration. So you add a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Nice. All right. Tim is so excited, and his Melon perches up on her hoopak, and she says, "They're real goblins. So we just like kill them."
Yes.
Do what you need to
Show
do.
us what you can do.
All right. What do y'all want Tim to do?
Whatever he can. She.
She has that hoopak, so I think she stays back here with me and Rowena.
I don't know what a
she
hoopak
has,
is.
she can heal as well.
Oh yeah, she definitely needs to stay back here with me and with Rowena.
So hoopak is like a long staff with a slingshot mounted on the end of it.
Okay.
But okay,
So
yeah.
it's like a lacrosse stick.
Yeah,
almost.
exactly. Yeah. So, who do you want her to shoot?
That hobgoblin.
Yeah. Fine by me.
This one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me grab her stats. Sorry about that. Thought I had those up. I do not. All right. If somebody wants to roll, it's going to be a +4 to hit.
I'll do it if no one else has done it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. 18 plus 4, 22 to hit.
Okay. And rolled. It's going to be 1d4 plus 2 damage.
That'll be 5 damage.
Right, and that rock just hits that hobgoblin square in the head and takes him out.
Shot.
Good job, 10.
Sarah's like, supposed to be that kind of killer too. And try harder next time. Good job, Tim. In the meantime.
Gorgonis kind of ducks behind the stone wall there and shoots an arrow at Cudgel, yelling out, "You fool! I warned you! These creatures are going to take over everything. We need to be on their side." And hits for 4 damage.
Wait, who did he hit?
Cudgel.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Darrett's turn.
The squire.
Yeah.
Squire, yeah.
Is what? Do we have any idea of his abilities, or does?
He's basically trained like a knight. So he's a fighter.
I think based on what we saw of him in the inn, he would eagerly run into battle and attack the nearest enemy.
Yeah. So let's have him.
Like without thought about what's what. Oh, there's a bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
All right.
And try to attack one of those guys.
And he seems clumsy with that sword and misses twice.
Obnoxious. I'm telling you.
Oh,
From the
He like can't even lift the tip off the ground. He's dragging it behind him. I'll get you.
Good try. Good try.
from the back of the battlefield, you hear an incredible roar, and you get the glimpse behind the tree of an ogre charging in.
Oh my.
All right.
Guys, if not, an abomination.
Okay. Can a couple of you roll a d8, and I'll roll for the bad guys here.
Sure, I can
we'll
do
do
that.
the top. We'll do these top group first.
Yeah. 3.
I got a 3.
Okay. You're looking for high on this, and a 3 is not going to take any of them out. The goblins rolled a 7, however, and so that is going to take down one of them. So let's go down to the bottom ones. And if we could get another roll, we want a 7 or 8 on these.
Who wants to?
I'm afraid.
I'll roll it.
All right. Yeah, you do it.
It's a D8, right?
D8.
8.
An 8 takes 2 of them out.
Nice.
Very
Tides
good.
of power.
They rolled a 7, so it's going to take one of them. So very nice. All right. You hear from the back of the lines someone call out, "Aim!" And you have a feeling that you missed when they said ready. And now they're on aim, and next they'll be on fire. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, they'll be on fire. That makes it easier for us.
All right, I'm gonna do another magic missile,
Okay. All right, on who?
and I'm gonna aim at the same guy. Same guy, Bald, Mr. Bald.
Okay, you want everything on him?
Gonna be everything on him,
All right.
and that'll be 12 this time.
Well rolled, and that will take him out. Very nice.
Sorry
you
about
moving?
your friend.
Are you
Just killed him.
are you moving?
Nope, I'm gonna stay still.
Okay. Zarath.
I think my movement's only 25, right? Or is it 30? I walk 30. I guess I'm gonna try. Is there anywhere I can get? It's gonna give me some cover so I can hide.
There's trees, there's bushes, there's rock wall, there's a cart farther south.
I guess can I make it all the way to that cart?
No.
5.
I don't think so.
No. I'm gonna move up here real quick. Try to hide behind these rocks or whatever these things are,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to ping this guy down here. So I've tried to hide. Do I need to roll for that or no?
I mean, if you're trying to stealth, but as far as like the
My
arrows
ability-
go, no. If you get cover, you get cover.
Okay, so for sneak, okay, so I'll get. So yeah, I'm gonna. I will attack that guy. 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. And then 1d5 plus. I have to roll for sneak attack, I guess. Is that a d6? I think it's a d6. Sorry. Yeah. So, 11 total.
11, nice. Okay.
That's my
All right.
turn.
Very good. All right, and then Rowena.
Okay, I am going to target the same guy I'm going to use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark to him
Okay.
and shoot with my longbow again.
Don't forget the D4.
Thank you. So that's a 12.
12 will not hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to move a little farther down, I think. To about right here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Berlin's turn. We've been heading south. There's a couple of Draconians that are coming to intercept him.
I vote he takes out this one, or tries to, since he's the one that's currently after our people.
Yeah, I was thinking this one as well.
All right. He has a D4 on him, though, right?
Plus D4, yeah.
Is that for the attack?
It's for attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. All right. With that D4, he does hit him.
Nice.
All right. And so with 12 damage, somebody want to roll a dex save for him as his great sword, as he just runs this Draconian through with his great sword. The Draconian begins to turn to stone, and roll a straight D20 with no modifier to see if he is able to pull it out in time. It is a DC 12.
Roll it.
I rolled a 7.
All right, I won't roll it.
I'm sorry. Did you say go roll it? You can roll it.
No. All right. His sword gets caught, and he's trying
Oh
to.
wait, he gets a plus D4 on the saves.
Ah, very good. That's not going to help with a 7.
Oh, yeah. It's a saving. All right. But it's an 11 now.
As he pulls, he's like the body solidifies on his sword, and he pulls and he jerks it forward, and like the now statue figure of the Draconians, arms and legs kind of crumble off, but his whole body's just stuck to the sword. And with that jerk of strength, he gets it off the ground a little bit, but it immediately goes back down, encasing his great sword.
Now it's a hammer.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I hate when it does that. All right, so this other Draconian will come up to him to try to attack. All right, and the attacks bounce off of his armor. Hobgoblins charging in. I'm getting nothing on my rolls.
Gods are with us.
It's Cudgel's turn.
I say he joined that fight.
He needs, Berlin needs help. Berlin or whatever his name is. He needs help.
Berlin.
Yeah.
Berlin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cudgel takes takes his warhammer and swings it.
Plus D4.
Oh goodness, he just crushes this this draconian. And literally takes his head off as it's turning to stone under the weight of his hammer. And a stone head of a draconian goes bouncing down the path. And it is Jimbleton's turn.
I'm going to move forward only to like here to be kind of halfway between all the people I'm blessing. And since I have to keep concentration, or partly for that reason, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
So until the start of your next turn, any attack roll has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, any attack roll made against you, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Great. Okay.
So I'm just trying to keep my spell going.
Yeah. All right. Tim, it's Tim's turn. He turns to Sari and goes, can I go? Can I kind of charge in? Because I'd really like to get another closer look.
Well, I think you might be more useful using your hoop pack again. You see, that guy over there looks like he needs help.
Oh, good.
I think you can get him from here. Yeah,
right.
I think you can get him from here. I don't think you need to charge in.
Who's he shooting at?
One of the hobgoblins.
Okay.
Probably the one that's closer to her.
All right. If you want to roll it, it'd be a +4.
Okay. With a +4, that's a 19.
19 will hit for sure. 1d4 +2.
That will be a 5.
Very good. All right. All right, it is our squire's turn. Darrett Highwater.
Let him. Yeah, I think you should try again and dwindle down that group over there.
Okay.
I agree.
We believe in you. I say from behind the rocks, kind of throwing my voice a little bit so nobody knows I'm there.
All right, he manages to get his sword off the ground and slice into one of the goblins, taking out one of them.
John!
The ogre comes barreling in at him, though.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, R.I.P.
He's swinging his club around and just smacks Darrett across the head and knocks him down. And he kind of beats against his chest and he yells at you again. He's says something in giant. You don't know. Unless one of you speaks giant.
I don't think so. Yeah.
If you do speak giant, he said give your balls a tug.
Ew.
Okay. All right. We'll start with the top group of melee. You want whoever's rolling our D8 on this. You want 6, 7, or 8. And the goblins do not succeed. They got a 5, and so they did not kill anybody here.
I'll roll it.
Yeah, you did a good job last time.
We're
I
all
got a 4.
All
Yeah.
right, nothing there. On the bottom one, now on this bottom one, all you need is a 5 or better.
No one's calling it. I'll roll it again. A 3.
No.
You don't succeed. The goblins rolled an 8, so they take out 2.
Dang.
Oh.
All right, now everyone, Jimbleton and Zareth get advantage on this dex save. Everybody else just roll a straight dex save as you hear fire from the back and arrows fill the air. The DC is 12. Yep.
I failed.
Bless still.
Bless will work for you.
All right. If you fail, take 5 damage.
I rolled a 14. What is that? What is it again?
It was 12, so yeah, you make it. Tim fails.
I got a what? I got a 12 also.
Okay, you succeed, so no damage.
Oh, it's a D8.
Oh.
Oh, I misrolled.
I succeeded.
Okay. No damage on success. -5 on fail.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing?
Saving throws.
Oh.
It's kind of the beginning.
And then, what's it called? These 2 guys get +4
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna roll.
or plus D4.
I'm not rolling everybody, just y'all on those.
Oh, okay.
But thanks.
I got an 11.
Okay, take 5 damage. And sorry, it's your turn.
All right, my last magic missile. I'm going to target 3 of the goblins. One, so I'm just going to roll it 3 times. That's going to be my last one.
Roll
No, one of them
before
will
you
take
do-
4.
Wait. Before you do that, roll nature.
Roll nature. I rolled a 21 on nature.
Okay. You know that goblins are probably more hardy than would be taken down by a single magic missile.
All right. Well, then, if that's the case, I will just go ahead and just target one of them.
Okay.
So that was my first roll. My second one is a 3, and then my third one is a 5. So
Okay. It definitely takes one of them out. That one out.
got it. Cool.
Zareth?
Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out about this ogre about to kill our little buddy here, but I don't have enough meat on my bones to let him run over up to me. So I'm going to back off. I'm gonna run as far away as I can. Still get a shot at him.
I thought that was going
Zar-
somewhere else.
Zareth,
You were like, I'm
run
really
away.
concerned for this squire, but I'm gonna run
Bra-
away.
Bravely ran away.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm behind the bush back here, and I'm gonna start taking pot shots at that big old nasty ogre man. Yeah, because I think he's gonna be a big problem. So I'm hiding. It's my bonus action, and does a 17 hit?
Let me make sure. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. 6 plus guess it's a D6, right?
Are you trying to?
6, 10.
Are you trying to sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have sneak attack on that. Since he just
Yeah,
watched you
okay.
bravely run away.
Uh,
I mean, he was standing right
Okay.
there when
Well,
you
but he also has
bravely turned.
he has an ally within 5 feet of him.
Does that count on range? I thought that
True.
was melee.
Oh, I don't know. You
I
have
think-
read it. Read what it says.
yeah. It says,
Also, your ally's on the ground.
is he on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that probably doesn't work.
But let's.
Yeah,
but we can look.
it has.
We can look.
Yeah,
It's just 6. So that spending my bonus action to try to hide didn't help me. Okay.
I mean, you can roll stealth. It would be disadvantage on that. He's staring at you. You know.
Yeah. I guess. All right. Well, we'll just go with the theme here. I'll just get to 6 damage.
Okay.
it says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage. So if he's not incapacitated, you have it.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and put it on there.
I guess it was a 4. I already rolled it.
Okay.
So it's 10.
So 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Great. All right, Rowena.
I thought he was incapacitated.
He's on the ground, but he's.
I don't know if he is or not.
No.
So I'm going to move. I'm going to see that big guy, and I'm going to move my hunter's mark to him, and I'm going to shoot at him. And that is a 12 to hit.
12 will hit. He is not wearing anything except a ragged loincloth, thankfully making this a PG stream.
And that's 7 damage.
All right. Okay.
And I think I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Berlin it's Berlin's turn. He's standing there with his sword encased in a just nearly a literal ton of stone. Not literally, but
Does he have
it's a
another
lot.
sword?
I was gonna say, does he carry another weapon?
Oh. He has a crossbow.
Maybe that's his squire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He might try to run to his squire and
But
take his weapon.
He'll... No! His squire needs
To,
his weapon.
protect him.
Here,
Well,
Frank.
not if he's laying on the ground and can't even hit anything. And he needs protection, so he's gonna get between the squire and the ogre. And if y'all disagree, that's fine. Do what you want. That's my thought.
Well, I'm worried about the two hobgoblins that will then get opportunity attacks on him if he runs away. So can he just try again to pull his sword out? Or is he weaponless at this point?
The sword will not come out this round.
Okay, well... Jeez. I mean, if that's what you want him to do, that's fine with me, but he'll have to dodge 2 opportunity attacks.
Can he use his crossbow at disadvantage? I know he's kind of in melee, right?
So yeah, he can. He can
Or
do
he
it.
could shoot it over at the guys upstairs, like the guys up.
He could turn around and shoot it at the ogre
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have him do
without
that.
having to move, yeah.
All right. With the 21 to hit, it just thuds into that ogre. He yells.
Imagine singing. Oh, good.
The Hoblet Goblins go. And they roll like trash. Oh. The
He
Hobgoblins
could
are-
have taken a couple opportunity attacks.
That's true.
Yeah. Legit, like he's in full armor, so it probably would not have been bad on him. I'm gonna guess that you want Cudgel to come up and take out a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
All right, he's got his. He was expecting his warhammer to be all bloody, but instead it just broke stone, and now he's annoyed and he wants something dead on it. And so with a swing, he does hit the hobgoblin in front of him and takes him out. Chimpleton, it's your turn.
I will move just to here. Again, staying kind of halfway between all of my blessed people. And dodge. And maintain the bless.
Okay. It is Timble's turn.
I think she should go after the ogre with her
she
hoopak.
and she goes, okay, and starts running forward. And you grab her by like
No,
the collar and like she's off the ground and her feet are moving like a cartoon.
With your hoopak. See.
Oh, we do have an advantage. And hey, welcome, Vader Kid. I'm sorry, I have too many windows open, and so if y'all see advantages, please yell at me, because I was trying to do this, but roll with advantage.
Do you
is what
want
I'm saying.
advantage? Okay. All right. So that's 17 and 5.
17 will work.
17.
Yeah, and so D4 plus 2
For 4.
and it hits the ogre in the head. And he goes, ah! And he starts swatting at the air, and okay, Darrett is like on the ground and he's seeing floaties in his vision. What do y'all want him to do?
Does it take an action for him to stand up?
I take half his movement.
Yeah, he should stand up and attack the ogre.
Or
Yeah.
use his
I
action
think.
to engage. Is he in?
Yeah, how's he on health?
Yeah.
He's hurting. He doesn't look good.
He does seem like the kind of guy that might not disengage though. Like,
Did you say 10 can heal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we could have him disengage and come backwards, and 10 can heal him on her next turn.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think?
Well, yeah, but
But it probably would be more in character for him to just keep swatting at the ogre.
Yeah.
So
He will look back at you and yell out, Suraras uth mythos.
and he's using fancy words. He wants to die. What does that mean? Do we know?
My honor is my life.
Oh,
yeah, he's R.I.P. R.I.P.
He does hit him though. So
Nice.
smacks into him pretty good with 9 damage.
Oh, well.
So very nice, very nice. It is the ogre's turn. He will yell out in common, "Your honor is my butt!" and push him aside and run forward.
Good comeback. Great comeback.
For an ogre, that is impressive. Oh,
Does our squire get an opportunity attack?
No, it was a strength check, and he just pushed him aside.
Oh, okay.
He is going to chuck a javelin at Tim. Oh crap! Tim is dead.
Oh, R.I.P. Tim.
he was a good little. She was a good little kinder.
Yeah, that just
Oh my goodness.
that
Is it
hits
high
Tim
behind
in the chest, and it's I don't know if y'all seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail when the squire gets hit and he goes, "Message for you, sir," and then falls over. That's Tim, and this poor melon just starts flapping up in the air.
Oh my gosh. Was Tim level 1?
Yeah, pretty much.
level?
You hear from
So I felt good.
you hear from the back the commander of the archers go, "Ready!" Sorry, it is your turn.
Well, I'm out of spell slots, so let's see what else do I have. I have Blade Ward. It's a cantrip. I'll cast Blade Ward. So that means that until the end of my next turn, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
All right. I apologize. I did skip over our melee fighters. If we can do the top row, it's going. All we need for this one is a 5 or higher.
Roll it.
The goblins rolled a 1, so they did poorly on this one.
8.
8. Oh goodness.
Yay!
All right.
We needed that.
Yeah. So 2 goblins down. Now let's go down to our south. Our south people. You do need. We're in big trouble over here, so you need a 5 or better.
I guess I can roll it.
Okay.
I'm scared. The D8 still though?
D8.
5.
5. Okay, you got 1 down. The goblins, however, rolled an 8.
Oh.
And so they're going to start heading north. All right. And now, sorry, you did a Blade Ward?
Yeah.
Okay. Zarath. Vader Kid's giving you advantage.
Oh. I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you. I need it. I'm going to use. I know this guy just chunked a javelin. I tried not to move at all, even though blood splattered on me. My tunic is laying across me. I'm going to try to slowly move around to this side of the bush, like very sneakily,
Okay.
and take a sneak attack shot. Hopefully,
All right, roll stealth.
okay. See. Sorry. Skills. Yeah. 25.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I guess I got.
Yeah, no, that's probably good. Yeah, you can sneak attack.
Do I get advantage on this, or
Yeah.
should I?
No, you have advantage.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. 16, 22. I'll try to go for a crit. Let's see here. Oh no, 22 is gonna be my high roll.
Okay, that'll hit.
And 6 plus 4, so 10 damage, and then plus my 10, 15 damage.
Okay. Very good. He's that ogre's looking bad. Rowena.
I'm also going to shoot at him. And
You can go ahead and take that advantage from Vader Kid because Zareth had one just by function of being hidden.
okay. So that's a 26
That'll hit.
plus my D4, which makes it 27.
Oh, well, the good thing you had that D4 because his armor class was 27. Or 11, whichever's lower.
So that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And
Wait,
I'm
did you
going
you had
to...
is that with Hunter's Mark?
Oh, yes.
So 4 plus.
That's with Hunter's Mark?
No,
No, that was with his D4.
that was a straight roll.
Yeah.
Where is it?
300
Spells.
spells. Is it? Yeah.
So an extra 3.
7. Right?
3? Seriously?
Yeah, 3 more, so 7 altogether.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else?
I think I'm going to try to hide since I heard those archers.
All right. Where are you gonna go?
I forgot it.
Doesn't look like there's much cover near me, so I guess I'm going to... I don't really want to extricate myself from the party. I don't know.
Dig a hole.
I guess I might just crouch
Dig
down.
a hole, he says.
All right. Berlin. Sword is still stuck.
Berlin. I don't say that though.
I think he should turn around and try to crossbow that ogre because I think the ogre's almost dead.
Okay. $18 to hit. The reason I said really when you rolled 3 is because that gave that ogre 1 hit point left.
I had thought that might be what was going on over there.
So that ogre goes down. The hob.
First out of my place, but I still want to use it for my advantage. So I'm just gonna lay there, snicker to myself.
The hobgoblin misses. That guy's going to crit the hobgoblin.
Nice.
And so
Yes.
all these guys are going down. Chimpleton.
So it's just goblins left. Where did that human go?
He's dead.
He's dead. I killed him.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just keep doing the same thing. Stay close to these guys and keep the spell up so that they stay blessed and dodge.
Okay. You can maintain the spell while either attacking, or you can even cast another spell as long as it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, I didn't know that I could also cast while concentrating.
Yeah, you just can't maintain 2 concentrations.
Oh, okay. Then let me look at what else I have. Just trying to see which ones have concentration and which ones don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would have been nice to know. No, really, because I have command, and I would have used it on the ogre. Let's see. I will move. Let's see. Maybe. Let me look at the map. No. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I can move to here and cast Cure Wounds on the boy.
Okay. Wow, y'all just... Your friendly neighborhood kinder goes down and everybody just scatters.
Oh yeah, I forgot we
That
lost.
Kinder, Tim was the glue that held this party together. Paul.
Let's see. So if I pick cast,
Cook the glue. That helped
does it do anything?
That's right. That's right.
I should give you the result.
Oh, I have to click that maybe. 9 hit points.
Oh, very good.
Healed.
All right, he's feeling good.
And
He likes
then
it.
Rowena is no longer under my bless.
I think it's the range just when you cast it. Does it say that you have to stay within that range?
I'm
trying to remember.
No, it doesn't say you have to stay.
Okay,
it doesn't say anything about movement at all.
Yeah, it's just that the casting that she has got to be there. So she's fine.
Okay.
All right.
And that's my turn. Yeah, I didn't know I could cast while concentrating. So that's my bad.
No problem.
My guy is new
we'll
to
know.
having access to magic.
Well, literally, yes. I mean, it's been like a half a day, so this is good.
Yeah, I know.
So, Tim, who wants to roll a death save for Tim?
I've been rolling for 10 so far. That is an 11.
11 is one good. So nice.
Oh, he's not dead, or she's not dead. She's dying.
She's dying.
I'm dead.
Okay. She's mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
Okay. Well, then I think I know what I'll do on my next turn.
All right. Darrett attacks and gets rid of one of the goblins in time for the others to join in, and we will roll again. This time you'll need a 5 or better.
I want to do it. I'll mess it up.
I rolled and I'm like, oh, I got a 12. Wait, I wasn't supposed to use a D20. I was supposed to use a D8.
Rolling. I see how it is.
All right, they got a 2, so they didn't kill any of these guys. But did anybody roll for them?
What, D8?
D8, yes.
I rolled an 8.
Nice.
Y'all are just killing it on those rolls. All right. They're almost gone, too, so...
Yes.
Sorry.
I really can't do anything as I am out of spell slots.
Oh, the archer
So
said,
I will-
aim.
Yeah. I will re-up. I mean, it's a cantrip, so I'm just going to keep casting Blade Ward each
Yeah.
time
Okay.
so that I can be protected in case somebody comes after me.
Zareth.
Okay. I'm going to. I guess I'm going to try to stay hidden. So should I roll again for stealth?
Sure. Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. Ooh, 24.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, you're hidden from the goblins.
I'm pretty nestled in here, and I'm gonna take a pot shot at this. One of these goblins here. So, is it 14 hit?
Let me double check it. No. Oh no, they have leather armor.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, but then what? My maniacal laugh turns to confusion. I don't think I have advantage, right? Do I?
Oh, it's only.
No, I don't think I have it. Is it?
Were you
Oh
hidden?
no, you're hidden. You have advantage.
So I get to roll again.
Yeah.
Is that how that works? All right. Well, this time it's
We'll ask. How many do you have? How many throwing daggers do you have?
I'm shooting bows, short bow.
Oh, you're shooting a short bow. Okay, I thought it was throwing daggers.
Yeah.
Cool.
I did that initially. I had 60 of each, which I don't know. That seems like a lot. How's that?
Unlimited arrows.
That's the range.
You have 20 arrows.
I don't have any daggers. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so roll again.
60 daggers.
You just keep big giant sack of daggers that he carries with him everywhere.
He like drags it behind him.
It's like he keeps it as a necklace, and he looks like Mr. T, except instead of gold chains, it's just all daggers.
All the daggers.
Like I'm here for this as long as you say I pity the fool every time you throw one.
I'm like skipping this giant box of daggers, looking for my favorite one. Hold on, it's in here somewhere. Okay, no. Probably, how many arrows do you think I've shot?
It hasn't been
No,
20. It hasn't been 20.
Okay. So 24 to hit.
24 hits, yeah.
Yeah, and 7. Do I get sneak attack on this?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 7 plus 4, so
That'll do it.
11.
All right. Rowena.
That-
Rowena, take out this last one. Shift that hunter's mark.
What's that? There's mug. Put it on his head.
Okay, so
Make the sign of the beast.
what am I doing? Okay, action. I'm going to shoot it.
Hey, girl.
I guess I don't really need to roll the d4, but that's a 26 to
Yep.
hit. And then
Give me a result that's at least 11.
Okay. Was it a d6?
I don't know.
Oh. I can't remember either. Yeah.
Oh,
No. So that's a 7.
All right.
You don't have that for damage. Your hunters, you didn't have your hunter's mark?
I did. So
Oh.
I got an extra 2. So my original damage was 5.
Oh, okay.
But I
all
didn't roll
Okay.
very-
Berlin.
somebody killed him.
He needs to go kill that last guy.
Attack the goblin.
Oh, he
Attack the
missed.
goblin.
No, y'all don't like just sit on this last
Did
goblin
he have
forever.
his D4?
Oh,
Did he have his D4
that's
from
right.
Bless?
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, he hits and
Get
kills
out.
him. Yay!
Yay!
I'll move to here and use my last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on the dead person.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Dying.
On the mostly dead person. And Tim gets 14 hit points.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh goodness.
If she even has 14 hit
No,
points.
she doesn't. She has 13, but
Let me read it. I think it can't. Sorry. No, that was something else. We're good.
She comes to and smiles. She's like, Jimpleton, I was in an amazing place. There was a big light, and I heard somebody talking, and it kind of... Okay, have you been to Palanthas?
Did you find the imaginary things?
I forgot to look. Hold on. I'm going to try to go back. And she closes her eyes and lays back down.
No.
I thought she just slams her head against the rock.
Meanwhile,
I'm out of healing spells, so yeah.
Meanwhile, as the as Berlin is getting his sword and just kind of banging the rock against the ground, and it slowly starts chipping away and releases the sword. Cudgel takes off his helmet and just throws it against the stone wall, and looks to the mercenaries. He's like, the rest of you with me. We're gonna figure out what's going on here, and they start marching out to the woods. And
I want. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Berlin just kind of looks after them and shakes his head.
Yeah, I wanted to go up and talk to Berlin and just offer my condolences that I had to kill his friend.
I don't know what's happened here, and I don't know what those things are, but it doesn't bode well. I'm glad y'all are in town, though. Thank you for your help.
Your friend, what was his name again?
The mercenary who betrayed us?
Yes.
Dragonlance. He's
Dragonlance.
been with the team for a very long time.
He seemed quite convinced that whoever these creatures are, that they're on the winning side.
That worries me. You said some of you have seen these things before.
Yes, we have.
How long ago?
Just a few days ago, on the trail from
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
I've heard
On our way.
I've heard stories from the south of lizard people. I thought they were just stories, but
But they were just politicians.
we need to speak with Raven about this, but right now I'm gonna empty this card out and see if we can bring our dead back into town.
Can we help you?
I would appreciate it. And thank you for everything you've done today. And with that, we will close off and deal with the aftermath of the battle next time. So thank y'all very much. And Jen, I know we've got Van Richten Must Die this week.
Yes.
Van Richten Must Die this week.
Van Richten must finally die on February 25th at Dice Jill Jen's channel. So if you want to go watch us kill Strahd, maybe.
And you're posting.
Go follow me over there.
You're posting the first half.
I will post the rest of the recap.
Right.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, this week.
I'll be posting those links in my Discord, but we'll get those out. That first session was magnificent. It was really.
It was fantastic.
The characters were all good. It was fun.
Characters are fantastic. It was really great. I'm hoping to get the rest of the recap put up today or not today, tomorrow or the next day. So like Monday or Tuesday. That way everyone has enough time to listen. and
Yeah.
get caught up if you really want to. But I'm trying to edit out. I'm trying to at least condense it some to make it easier to listen to because we played for 4 or 5 hours last time we played, so
Wow.
no one wants to listen to that much.
Well, I mean,
I
my
don't know.
parts, yes, but
So
Yeah.
what is that? Yeah, I was gonna say I'll
yeah,
listen to Critical.
Doug is used to
It is-
listen
it's-
to
I'm-
them not do nonsense for a very long time.
Well, so I'm running Strahd Must Die tonight. It's going to be part 2. I was really excited to run it because it's timed, and so I thought there's absolutely no way this is going to